Right side, the first base dugout where Riverdale sits tonight. And the count even at 2-2.
Well, Macy's got to settle down right here. She's got to choke up. She's got to put the ball in play. After this at bat, either Macy needs to be on first base or Kinsey needs to be at third base or scored some way or another.
Pitch, off speed is high, and we're full 3-2 to Macy Birdyshaw. On deck is Kirsten Litchell, one of 2 seniors on this Lawrence County roster. So a fairly young team overall for the
Hey, work hard right here, Mace.
Breaking through with the district tournament championship last week. Pitch,
Hey,
foul back
cut.
towards us. And the count remains full at 3-2.
That was a good cut. I was watching the pitcher's face. She fouled it straight back. I think she knows she got away with one out there. She just missed it. She just got right underneath that.
The lefty, Cochran, in the circle, facing Macy Birdyshaw, her counterpart. The payoff pitch, slap foul on the right side, took the outside pitch. And Lawrence County has done well the last couple of weeks, Corey, of taking that outside pitch. Coffee County tried to do that quite a bit, and Lawrence County just deked them into shallow right field.
That's right. That's right. Coach Brian Land's hitting style is basically to hit the ball back up the middle and right center.
Pitch 3-2 outside, and Macy Birdyshaw draws the walk to put runners at first and second for Kirsten Litchell.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Kirsten Litchell.
Had a lot of big bats. Had a lot of opportunities. A lot of times with runners on, and she's in that spot again right here. And you know, Kirsten being a senior and the experience that she's had, she's a good one to have in there at this time. And she's been hot with the bat, JP. She's hit a lot of line shots lately, and Kirsten struggles sometimes with kids that throw hard. Sometimes they can kind of beat her to the spot a little bit, but this kid's right in Kirsten's wheelhouse. If she'll be patient, she very well.
Hey, here we go, Case, on the drive.
Shadows have completely engulfed Jim Chance Field. The sun, not much of a factor at all anymore with the later start, a 7 p.m. start tonight. So Kirsten steps in there with the runners at first and second. No outs here in the second. She squares around, lays a butt down, but it's foul. And the count of 0-1.
Well, we got to do a better job on that, JP. We got to get that down right there. That's one of those opportunities where, you know, you're not bunting for a hit. We're not bunting for a hit in that situation. Square up early, get the ball out there, just punt the ball fair.
Here we go, Kate.
You know, we're willing to give the out up to move them.
Something to drive right here. Here we go.
I'm not sure that we'll stay with that. We might, but I'm not sure that we will.
0-1 count coming to Litchell. She's swinging away, takes a pitch outside, count even at 1-1. As we watch Coach Brian Land down at third, some, well, shall we say, different techniques with his signs. We'll talk about that in a moment. Squaring around again, lays it down, but again, just off the edge of the bat and spun foul. And the count 1-2. So Brian Land not one to hit his forearms and his cap. He does all kinds of different things.
He does. He's got a lot of, it's just body gestures. You won't see him go through motions of traditional signs. And he's not a traditional coach. He doesn't wear a hat, JP. He can't even use the hat as the indicator.
Here's the 1-2. That's outside, and the count now even at 2-2 to Kirsten Litchell.
And again, JP, we're seeing basically this kid just dabble off the plate a little bit. And if we'll be patient, you know, she's worked her way back even with the count. She'll get a good pitch here probably. If we'll be patient, we'll get pitches to drive.
2-2. Right back towards us. That was a pitch. And swinging away was Litchell. And just missed it. The count remains even at 2-2.
Hey, work hard right here, Kate.
Cochran just, even though she throws the ball well, she just doesn't throw hard enough that she's just going to blow her fastball by. So we should be in on every pitch here.
So here's the pitch. Lifted into right field. Deep, and it's going to be over the head of Harris. 2 runs will score. A third. No, wait, 1 run score. Excuse me. I saw the on-deck hitter. I thought she already scored. So Dahl scores for the second. Birdyshaw halted at third. And an RBI double for Kirsten Litchell, and Lawrence County gets on the board. It's 2-1 here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting for the Lady Cat in center fielder number 8, Maddie Eglet.
She didn't do her job. She didn't get the bunt down and move the runners over, but she hung in there. She got the count back to where it was even, and then when she came in there, you know, again, this kid just doesn't throw hard enough. She's going to throw fastballs by us, and Curtin didn't miss it. And she hit a line drive over the right fielder's head, and you know, Macy, even though she's my niece, I love her, but she just does not run well at all. And to give her a little credit, she did have to hold up to see if the ball was going to be caught for a little bit.
Yeah,
so
it was close out in right field, but plays perfectly by Littrell. We'll head back to the CoachT.com scoreboard. Region 6A baseball first round tonight from Loretto. The Mustangs leading Cornersville 1-0. That's after 1 inning.
Well, JP, we got runners on second and third, nobody out right here. We got already one run.
Hey, here we go, Matty.
We're at our 8-hole hitter. Matty up. There's a decent chance we might try the safety squeeze right here.
And there's popped it up and caught by the third baseman. Tried to throw it back. Behind Burrishaw, and they get the double play. Bang, bang at third. Much to the chagrin of the home crowd. And a double play as Egley popped it up, trying to bunt Burrishaw out at third, and Littrell standing at second now with 2 outs, and the hitter.
Next up for Lady Cats, designated player number 24, Callie Rose. Got 2 down.
From here, it looked like Macy got back. But the problem right there is in that situation when we're trying to do a safety squeeze, Macy's going to break on the bunt. We just can't bunt the ball in the air. We can't pop a bunt up in that situation right there. I mean, that's the cardinal sin of bunting right there in a squeeze situation. They're already up. You have to bunt the ball on the ground. That's just a mistake that we made. That's just giving them 2 outs right there. We just can't do that.
An unfortunate bounce with the Lady Cats. And Rose pops it up into shallow right center field. Coming over as Williams from center makes the grab to retire the Lady Cats. They do get 1 run across, leave 1 stranded. And we play 2. Your new score, Riverdale 2, Lawrence County 1. This is Lady Cats softball on the X-Sports Radio Network. You do too, go.
Beginning of the top of the third. Riverdale leads Lady Cats 2-1. Leading off for Riverdale, number 11, Maddie Cochran.
Lawrence County gets on the board in the bottom of the second. They trail though 2-1 as we head to the top of the third. It'll be the top of the order for the Lady Warriors. Maddie Cochran, Emily Harris, Brooke McClure, J.P. Plant, Corey Rochelle from Jim Chance Field in Lawrenceburg. First pitch swung through and missed by Cochran for a strike. 0-1 the count.
Well, JP, even though we let opportunities get away from us right there, we still put a run on the board. Got some confidence back. We're going to turn our lineup over when we come back up. Again, we got to be patient. We got a long way to go. We got 5 more bats. We're just down by 1.
Lawrence County is the home team tonight as they are the AAA champions, so they're hosting the home team tonight. Riverdale, the runners-up to Smyrna, who are losing at home to Coffee County 11-0. Last score of that in the 5th. There's a swing and a miss, foul tip to the mitt for the first out of the inning, first strikeout for Burrishaw.
Yeah, she got ahead early.
Now batting number 23, Emily Harris.
When she let the pitch
one
go,
away.
it was right down the middle, but Cochran just fouled it straight back. Their first 2 hitters are left-handed batters, and then after that, that's the only 2 lefties that they have. And this here, Emily Harris, she's the only slapper. Cochran, their leadoff hitter, who is left-handed, she's not a slapper. She's just a traditional left-handed hitter.
First pitch to Harris is low. The second one catches at the knees for a strike. County going to have 1-1.
I'd like to see 3 quick outs right here, JP, and come back in and get the bats hot again.
Excuse me, the ball is fouled away. And the count 1 and 2. We'll head back to the CoachT.com scoreboard. We have a final now from Murfreesboro. Coffee County 11, Smyrna 0. Final. According to our friends at WGNS Sports in Murfreesboro. So Coffee County shuts out the 7 AAA champs Smyrna on their home field. And they advance to the region finals and the sectional round as that pitch outside 2 and 2 now to Harris from Birdie Shaw. Goss in a little bit at second with the slap hitter Harris from the left side. That one's fouled away over the Lawrence County dugout at third. The count remains even at 2 and 2.
JP, the toughest pitch for a slapper to hit is either that inside fastball just on the corner or a curve ball coming into you. And so far, Macy's kind of stayed away and played into the slapper's hands, but I'm looking for it to come right in there this time.
That one's fouled away. Count remains 2 and 2. So one piece of the puzzle is complete for the Region 4 AAA championship. We know Coffee County is in, and they will either be heading to Murfreesboro to take on Riverdale or coming here to Lawrenceburg to take on the Lady Cats. There's a ball in the shallow left field, and it falls just in front of Busby, who came charging in. Littrell was playing fairly in with the slap shot hitter, and one out single.
Now batting number 29, Brooke McClure.
Well, she found the spot that Slappers tried to hit it, but the ball hung up long enough. I thought we were going to make the play. Now, in that situation right there, the ball's hit softly. I just soon Addie dive and try to make that catch right there, and try to make the play, because it's not going to go far. We'll probably hold her to a single even if she does dive there. But
the hitter is now McClure. First pitch to her is high for a ball. She singled her first time up.
She started the 3 straight bullets, didn't she, JP?
Yep, singled to left. There's a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Strike right down the middle. Count even at 1 and 1.
Well, we're seeing right here the effect of Georgia Land and her effectiveness of throwing, because Harris on first base has good speed, and she's not going anywhere. She's not even getting a very good lead, to be honest. So we're seeing what having a catcher that throws out probably 90% of the runners is doing for us.
Pitch lifted into center. Egley has a beat on it. Grabs for the